what we're trying to do is hack the right brain. It's part of the brain that's alive when we're sleeping. And we can kind of access it now and again briefly during the day, but most of the time we can't. It's material that's given to us at a very deep level, under emergencies, all of a sudden your daughter's screaming for help. Okay, you immediately go into your right brain and you engage everything you have to save her, to help her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but it's something that happens automatically most of the time. And then when you're done, you're out of that. Okay, what we're trying to do is hack the brain so that with certain triggers, you can get into that area of your brain. Most of the time, it's off limits, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have access to it. So that's the whole purpose of the training. And the problem is, this is really probably one of the most important things. The minute you finish your training, like in a day, the left brain tries to close up the hack. Okay, and that's very frustrating. Like, you got to keep practicing. You've got to try new things. There's a lot of things to do to try to keep it open and to wear down that path.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're going to probably experience all this. For example, in the last session, you were having a little bit of difficulty for the first part, and your brain, it didn't want to do things that we've already done.
Right.
But it was doing things that you had yet to do. And it was doing them automatically. It was getting the cards at the bottom and stuff, right? And and I was able to get you to come to my place in remote view and get the colors. So you're getting little hints that your brain can do so much more, but it's like this wild kid. I mean, you've got to somehow train it. You've got to train the triggers so that on demand, you can get to use this ability.
Right.
It's very difficult to control it. It's kind of like people who, do music. They got to practice and practice and practice. And even people in this group or people write us, like, they want a magic bullet and they think, in a real short time they can learn and that's it. No, people that learn this have to be committed.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be something you really want to do because it's not easy.
Yeah.
Mind you, you're younger, so it's going to be easier than somebody that's older. But you've already noticed with your daughter how easy it is for her.
Yeah.
As opposed to you, right?
Right. I know.
So I want you to just relax now, Josh.
Okay.
What I want you to do is just take some deep breaths. When you breathe deep and slow and controlled, it has the effect of taking your heart rate down and taking your blood pressure down and actually calming you right down. It has the effect of also connecting you to your right mind. So slow, deep breaths. Okay, now at this point, I want you to tense every muscle in your body that you can physically think of and physically do it and hold it. Okay, when you can't hold it any longer, just let it go. Totally let go and relax. Now, doesn't that feel good?
Yeah.
Look at symbols you can have. For me, it's kind of faint, but I see it. It just appears very faint, like an outline of a square or a plus or a circle or solid. It just,
that's kind of what happens for me too, for the shapes.
Yes, and it can be moving or it can be still. I've had both happen as late as today, this morning when I was practicing with Wendy. Keep moving. Yeah. Okay, that one. The one that's facing me now. Now, show me what's on the front of the pile also. Okay, we do not want to go after that one, Josh. That's the bottom of the pile. I know you can do it, but
I want to see what's in my hand.
Intention is to see what's in your hand. Move it to different spots. You can even move your head around and pretend you're seeing it with your forehead. Okay, you might have to move your head down a bit more. Just visualize looking at it with your eyes, but then move down a bit more and go left and right till your beam actually passes over top of it. And when it does, you may see an image in the same spot where you're holding the card. You close your eyes. but don't close them tight. Just, close them lightly and just look as if it's like I call it fuzzy eyes. Okay, because you're not looking with your eyes. I want you to look with your forehead. I want you to look with your brain. It will present as a visual image, but it's not actually your eyes. Okay?
Circle?
Yes, it is. Stop right there. That one. I want you to just totally relax. And a lot of times, once you actually see it, Josh, you will know. Like this morning when I had the images appear, I knew that I knew that I knew. So let it appear. It's a symbol. It's very distinct. It's black. It's on a white sheet. It's in your right hand. Take your left hand and tap that page and say, it's the symbol on this page. Say to yourself, I'm very specific. I want to see the image on this page.
Is it a plus?
Yes, it is. Good work. Good work. Tell me what you saw.
Now, when I tapped on it, I definitely saw like the horizontal and the vertical.
Good work. So show me exactly where you were holding it when that happened.
It was right here.
Ah, okay.
And when I was tapping it.
Okay, so your beam could be more, let's see. Yep, that's exactly where my beam is. So when you look at things, we'll want you to look at it with your eyes, then move it down so it's your forehead and move it slightly to the left because your beam is projecting in that angle. Based on where you told me you saw it, we're going to go on the idea that your beam is offset like that. Okay, that one right in front of me. Let go of everything. Just let go and be. Pick up that energy that's being given off of that card. And what is the symbol? It's black on a white card. Okay, you can even put it on the desk.
Is it circle?
Yes, it is. It's a circle. Good work. And do you have any more information about that circle?
I think it's the outline of a circle.
Yes, it is. Good work. Very good, Josh. Very good. What kind of mindset or what were you feeling? Notice if you had any specific thing happening when you saw that.
It was kind of like, I'm always just trying to like see it. I was just trying to just like maybe like see beyond it, or just kind of like you were saying, like just soft focus, just
okay. Just
kind of let it come to me.
Okay. Now I want you to, in the future, whether it's today or other sessions, that it'd be great, and I'll remind you, but pay attention to any kind of a sensation that you might get above your eyes. Like sometimes you can, for example, if you have a headache, you feel it just above your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes, and I get it myself, when I have sensed or seen the right character, I get a slight headache just above the eyes. So when I get that feeling, I know that if I see something, it's accurate. Okay, so you can't force it, but you're just reporting what you're feeling. So
yeah,
the idea is to build some connections here and build some recognition that when certain things happen to you, like maybe you do get a feeling above your eyes, what is the character you're getting when that happens?
Okay, so try to link them together.
Yeah, so any kind of sensations you get, some people might feel warmth or cold. Some people have even smelt flowers, like lilies or something, and they kind of think, it feels like I'm smelling flowers or something. And guess what? Now when they see characters float across their screen, it's correct. So let's see if we can build any connections that way. Keep going. Okay, that one, the one in your right hand. Okay, now just totally let go, Josh, and just visualize that you're falling asleep. Take yourself to that scenario where you're falling asleep. You're just so tired that you just totally let go. And you drift into that in-between.
Is it a triangle?
Try again. Show me what's on the bottom of the cards. I want to see if you're off looking at the bottom of the... Yes, it's a triangle. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
This is such a difficult thing, is to your brain can do so much more, and it wants to, you know, it wants to show off because it doesn't want to do these very simple things. It can do them, but it doesn't want to. But ask it to. Say, look, we'll get to more complicated things later. I just need you to pay attention
master the basics first
and show me what's on the card in my hand in the here and now.
I think repetition is just going to be what's going to make me focus on the task at hand.
Okay, let's grab that one. Place it down and then aim your beam at it. Just pretend your beam is like a laser. Remember, it's just above and it's just to the right. So you've got to go down and to the left. You point your eyes at it and then go down a bit and to the left is how you're going to see it. And then while you're doing that, kind of move around and paint so that your brain can pick up the image through that narrow beam. Totally let go. Grab your left ear with your left hand and tap it, make some noise and feel the ear. You know, does it feel warm? Does it feel cold? What does that sound like? We're just diverting your left brain a bit here. And feel your fingers tapping your ear. Yeah. Hear the sound. And while all that happens, do you get an image appearing?
I'm not really getting anything right now. Circle?
Yep. Good work. You got it. It's a circle. Good work. At this point, what you're going to need to do is we'll talk about what's happening. You can see how you're always getting the cards on the bottom. That's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking you to do that, right?
Yeah.
But it's almost like whatever we ask you to do, your brain is saying, no, I don't like that.
I'll do whatever I want.
I can do one better.
Yeah.
Right? And it does. But you're saying, but I don't want that yet. Okay? So
yeah,
it's tough.
I know.
What the best thing for you to do, if you want to carry forward with this, is you literally have to practice every day, and it would be good if you could find somebody, okay, that will practice with you every day for, no more than 30 minutes, really.
Right.
Especially if it's physical, somebody in your family, or there's a lot of people that want to do this, and I've suggested in that group that people put it out in the group and they do it online with whoever wants to do it. Like it's somebody in the UK, or somebody in the States, somebody in Australia or Canada, I can't do it with you every day because I practice with Wendy every day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do like once a week. I could do that, but once a week doesn't cut it, because there is that propensity of the brain. As soon as you get away from it, like a day, it closes.
It wants to shut it out.
It closes the connection, and it says that's not how Josh is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't supposed to be open, so it closes it down. So, but if you practice every day, and if you get people changing it up, doing things that are unexpected, doing silly things that make you laugh.
Yep.
Right? Where you're just
have fun with it.
You're just in tears laughing. Like you laugh so hard, you're just on the floor practically, right?
Right.
Things like that. Or as I say, you watch a video that you've never seen that's touching or moving. Mm-hmm. Can be funny videos. Okay? You watch a video that is unbelievably funny and you're just splitting your sides laughing.
Yeah.
Okay. You can watch that. Same effect. Because what you're doing is you're doing a direct line to your right brain each time, but it's momentary. Okay. Right. But there's residual. Okay. So in other words, if you instantly see something's funny, in that instant is when you're likely to see. As you see that it's funny and you laugh, it's in that instant you're likely to see the image. Mm-hmm. Okay. But when you come back to where you are, 3 seconds later, there's a residual factor. So if you're instantly in your right brain, when you come back, there's still maybe like a 10% connection. Okay, and then that starts to go down over time also, like over the next.
As the emotions fade.
Yeah. So you need to find things. Your partner would need to, get you to laugh. Okay, now Crying also works, like being sad, but you don't want to go to those states. If you were to use those emotions to do this ability, you're doing something that's not good for your mental health. Any emotions that you pick, Josh, should all be positive emotions.
Okay.
Laughter, anything that's moving is good. Anything that's funny is good. Anything that touches your heart. Some people love animal videos, but so, they're videos you could play just before your session, or if you're with a partner, they can play it, but you shouldn't really be expecting what it's going to be. If you expect what it's going to be, you kind of kill the whole effect of it.
Yeah.
As your left brain will shut it down. Your left brain will say, oh, I already saw that, or I already know what's going to happen, and it protects you against your own emotions. Okay, so it's got to be unexpected, and it really should be what you don't know what's going to happen.
Okay.
And that's the reason why it's so hard to train by yourself, because you're in your left brain being the conductor, but you're also in your right brain trying to be the recipient, and you can't be both.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very difficult to train on your own. It's not impossible, but it works way better if you have a partner. So if you can find a partner, whether it's online or whether it's physical, and you can, do this every day, that's the best way to move it forward.